Hey there, projectors. Thanks for joining me for your intuitive reading. If you're new to the channel, I do my readings based on the 5 human design types. I use oracle cards, tarot, and sometimes runes, and my readings are non-date specific. So if the reading resonates with you at the time, then it's your reading. All right. So I'm going to do this. Well, for me, I guess you won't know, but this reading will be a little bit different because usually after I pull the cards, I sit down and write, like whatever comes to me. This time it just like a song came through, and this might be really specific and weird, but I'm just going to go with it. So, the first card that came out here is the Dark Lady. And she came out reversed. And right as I pulled this, the song Lady by Regina Spektor came to my head. It's like very sad, bluesy song. I'll try and put a link in the description box so you can check it out if you're not familiar. I would recommend listening to it or looking up the lyrics. There might be something in there that speaks to you. So, I'm just gonna trust that the song came to me for a reason. So, the next 2 cards out here are the 9 of Arrows, Dedication, and Injustice. So this song is about Billie Holiday and her life growing up before she became a professional performer. For a short time, she was a prostitute to make a living. She went through very difficult times. I believe she was thrown out of the house by her parents at a young age. So she had a lot of struggle, this sort of feeling of injustice, and just, to me, I'm noticing it just feels like she's trying to handle all of this, to carry all of this that's coming through, like it's a big burden. But the Dark Lady is like super magical and powerful. It's usually this deep inner knowing and power that we forget to tap into, that we forget is there, it's super fiery, and it's kind of like there is this struggle just of life, but you have this innate talent that makes you just really unique and special and such a powerhouse. Let's go through the cards, and then we'll I just want to tell the story as it sort of relates to Billie, and then we'll kind of see how that might relate to you. The next card out here is the Laume. Laume is like, kind of gives too much, too often. She's got nothing left. Her wings are tattered and torn, and the position of her body is communicating, sort of feeling a little bit drained, let down, not really sure where to go from this, because she's got nothing left in the tank. Next card out here is Endurance. just trying to get by with what you've got left, trying to carry all this weight, to handle all this injustice, trying to find your way through. This is the pole star. Trying to find that north star in the night that's going to get you through. So I think you're stepping away from this. Like, you're rising and stepping away from the story of the strife, the struggle. And you're realizing that something has to go. The Lady of the Harvest. If you think about the time of autumn, it is a time of things dying. The leaves change here in the Northern Hemisphere. We're preparing for winter. We're preparing for the cold. And something has to go. Like, sometimes things need to die to get to that next part of the cycle. It's necessary. And we have to say goodbye. So I wrote down a few of the lyrics relating to this. Towards the end of the song, Regina writes, "On this stage I've learned to fly, learned to sing, learned to cry. Now it's time to say goodbye." Now it's time to let something go. Maybe the story of it, the story of the struggle, that could be something. Think about what you're needing to let go, so that you don't always have to feel like the next phase is something else you're going to have to endure. That you're going to have to keep looking for where you need to go. That you're going to, be tank half empty, and you're giving 150%, and everyone else is just giving you nothing. It's you coming back into your own. And the last two cards I really love. The Sun of Life. It just feels like by letting that piece go, you're just like soaking in that sun and renewed with life force. You're just coming back into it. Where you were drained, where you had nothing in the tank, now you're back up to a full tank of gas. The last card out here is Joy. So I'm curious as to how this relates to you. Really interesting how this song just popped out. And take a listen. Let me know what you think. And I'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye.